In this episode, we are going to learn everything about vitamin D, because only in knowing or being aware of things can we be empowered to take action. This is Dr. Bernadette Dalawan, your functional GP, welcoming you to another episode. For those of you who are new, welcome. This is a platform where we want to educate everyone on important things to make us healthy and vibrant. So our topic for today is about vitamin D. And why vitamin D? Vitamin D is a sunshine vitamin. As you can see, I'm out here taking this video out in the sun, so appropriately in this corner, this beautiful corner of the world, Australia. And why vitamin D? Did you know that vitamin D is the most undiagnosed and the most common deficiency in the whole world? Yes, not just in Australia. It's in the whole world. And about over 1 billion people on Earth are affected by vitamin D deficiency. And it may be you. Each one of you or someone you know may be vitamin D deficient. To me, since I realized the importance of vitamin D, I have become a warrior for vitamin D. Almost every patient I take or I see, I look for vitamin D deficiency. And it's a cheap way of being healthy. Some in fact call it the miracle vitamin. And that is for a reason. And as this episode unfolds, you will know why. My purpose in sharing you about vitamin D is, at the end, I would love you to be able to appreciate how this very simple gift from the sun, from sunlight or some foods, can impact on your health big time. One of the things that I have realized when I became more aware of the beauty and the gifts of vitamin D into the things that it can do to our body is that it is more than its effect on bone health. What is vitamin D? Vitamin D, they say, it's not actually a vitamin. It is a hormone which has so many benefits into our body. Vitamin D makes a vital role, has a powerful role, and so it's not an ordinary vitamin. So how do we get vitamin D? It's mostly from the sun, from direct sun, but it can also come from our food. So mainly oily fish, cod liver oil, egg yolks, and fortified foods. And the third source of vitamin D can be supplements, especially in times where there's no sunlight or we're not able to get it from food enough. What are the functions of vitamin D? First, it helps in bone formation. So it helps us prevent conditions like rickets in babies, where they can become bow-legged when there is not much calcium because of vitamin D deficiency. It could be osteomalacia, or what is the softening of the bone because there is little calcium in there and you can have bone pains from it. Or in elderly people or people with little sun exposure, we have the condition called osteoporosis. Secondly, it improves fertility. Vitamin D has a role in the formation of hormones and in the growth of cells. Studies have shown that people with low vitamin D can be affected in their fertility. Number 3, it safeguards pregnancy. Vitamin D protects the baby in utero. Number 4, reduces chronic inflammation. Vitamin D actually is an anti-inflammatory. Number 5, and this is good news for you, it helps reduce weight. Number 6, it protects against so many infections. And this is in fact one clue for me when people keep coming with repeated infections, respiratory tract infection, any kind of infection, my antenna tells me that I need to check the vitamin D. Vitamin D protects us against so many infections, including the flu. In fact, it reduces flu by 90%. Number 7, it prevents strokes. Because of its effect in our brain and in the circulation of our brain, it prevents strokes. Number 8, it prevents neurological disorders. In the brain, there are so many vitamin D receptors that are protecting the brain, that are producing the hormones that are needed and proteins to enhance our brain function. It can help prevent dementia, Alzheimer's, or other neurological disorders. Number 9 is an immune modulator. What does that mean? It helps improve our immune responses. So even at this time, especially in this time where we have the global pandemic of this COVID thing, we need strong immune system to ward this off. And this is one way of bolstering our immune system is through optimizing our levels of vitamin D. Number 10, it dramatically impedes the risk of multiple sclerosis, MS, and other autoimmune diseases. What are these autoimmune diseases? Rheumatoid arthritis, Graves' disease on the thyroid, Hashimoto's disease, ankylosing spondylitis, rheumatoid arthritis, lupus, all these things. So vitamin D reduces the risk of developing autoimmune diseases. Number 11, it boosts our mental function, our mental cognition, and our moods. Again, it has relations to the presence of vitamin D receptors in our body, and hence our brain function and also our mood. So when you're depressed, when you're anxious, chances are you may have vitamin D deficiency. In fact, in countries where vitamin D level or the sun or they have long winters, we have what they call SAD. It's called the seasonal affective disorder, where in winter you see a lot of people going into depression, all because vitamin D at that level, or a big part of it, it's brought about by the deficiency of vitamin D because of the lack of sun and the fact that when you go out into the sun, you are generally covered. So number 12, it modulates cardiovascular function. So it has effects on our heart in how our body functions. And also, it has effects on the control of hypertension. Number 13, it supports muscle strength. For our muscles to be able to function properly, we have to have very good levels of vitamin D. Number 14, very, very important, it's cancer prevention. Vitamin D does this function of cancer prevention by a lot of mechanisms. Vitamin D controls the overgrowth of cells. We know that in cancer, this is, the mechanism of cell growth goes haywire. Second way of cancer prevention is enhancing cell differentiation. Instead of going into a cancerous cell, vitamin D helps the cell differentiate or become a specialized cell. Number 3, it activates apoptosis, which is actually cell suicide. Number 4, it decreases angiogenesis. Number 5, it decreases metastatic potential. In cancer, we know that they spread. That's called metastasis. And vitamin D has the power to reduce the potential to metastasize or spread. Number 6, it does activate the immune system. And our immune system helps us in the reduction of tumor or cancer growth. So these are the mechanisms by which vitamin D helps prevent cancer. In fact, they say vitamin D is related to the reduction of 17 cancers, including colorectal cancer, breast cancer, prostate cancer, and so many other cancers. Number 15, vitamin D decreases the incidence of heart attacks by as much as 50%. Number 16, vitamin D helps combat type 1 and type 2 diabetes. So for you out there with vitamin D deficiencies, having vitamin D or family risk of type 1 and type 2 diabetes, or if you have the condition, check your vitamin D levels. Last but not the least, vitamin D reduces skin disorders. So we can see therefore how immense and widespread the function of vitamin D is in our bodies. So bye for now. Thank you and God bless you. We seek to educate and empower you to live healthy, vibrant lives.